Thanks so much for joining us here. I'm Brooke Hatch, joined by Gabe Gonzalez, and we have our team coverage of our meteorologists from Matt Breland and Matthew Willoughby getting ready to give us the impact of today. When it comes down to it, we are getting the heavier bands now. The event has just begun. If a lot of you went to bed last night going, "Where's the snow?" It's here. It's coming. It's gonna be a minute before it ends.
The best way to describe it is yesterday was the appetizer. Today's the full course meal, and it's going to be coming. And I think something very important that maybe we keep kind of glossing over, the next 7 days are weather impact alert days. I've personally never seen that. I don't know if you have, but that's very important just to be safe and take the necessary precautions, because Monday and Tuesday, those negative temperatures are going to be no joke. Yeah,
and the wind chills are even more serious when we're talking about anybody that's outside. So we're going to keep our school closures on tap. We'll let you know when we start to hear from any districts. None at this point yet, but we do know there will be some. Even without the snow, you take the wind chills and the temperatures into play, and you know there will not be kids at school tomorrow. So let's go ahead, and we're going to touch base with our meteorologist at the moment. We know the roadways are pretty bare at this point. As we heard from Alexander Goldberg, she's one of the few out there, and that's the good news. The plows are doing their job. They have the room, and that's what we need them to. Now let's see just how much snow we're still looking at getting throughout the day. Matt Breland.
That's right, you guys. Yeah, we are continuing to track just several waves, rounds of just continuous snowfall. I mean, notice on satellite and radar right here, the snow showers are just sticking around steadily as we go throughout this Sunday morning. This was the timing that we expected it to really pick up, and it has. Over the last hour, we have been seeing those snowfall rates starting to increase. Earlier, there were some snowfall rates closer towards Evansville of about 2.5 inches per hour, and that is some very heavy snowfall. And so we're starting to see just that steady amount of just continuous snow showers here, widespread across Kentuckiana. Continuous coverage, widespread coverage. You'll notice earlier that we did see that freezing line make its way a bit farther north, and now that is starting to break apart a bit too. There's a bit of a battle going on towards our southern counties of where that freezing line is. It's going to transition. It's from snow back to sleet, freezing rain, back to snow. There's a bit of a mix-up going on just towards the south of Elizabethtown. So we are continuing to track those details. So here's a closer look at some of those current snowfall totals that we're seeing in and out of the city. Closer to about 1/10 of an inch of an hour just along I-65, headed closer towards Scottsburg. Closer to just over below 1/10 of an inch of an hour here closer towards the metro. Same along I-65 closer towards Elizabethtown. So the snowfall rates are a bit scattered all over the place. In some of the areas where we're seeing those darker shaded colors, that's where some of our heavier snowfall rates are located. So you'll notice just over closer towards Brandenburg, we're continuing to see some of those heavier snow showers too. So zooming out, giving you an idea of how everything is shaping up across the entire Ohio Valley. I mean, it is just a continuous stream of just snow showers making their way into Kentuckiana. You'll notice that that cold air continuing to just surge its way in, and we're starting to see the freezing line a bit farther off towards the south. So we're starting to see a transition back to just full snow coverage at the moment, but we are in this for the next several hours. I mean, just notice how this storm is just stretching for thousands of miles, still bringing in some lingering snow showers closer towards Oklahoma. We're going to continue keeping you guys updated as we continue going throughout this morning. Here's Matthew with more updates.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Overall, give you a look at our traffic tracker for this morning. We have kind of that snow overlaid with this for this morning. Now, you're seeing the red out there. That doesn't mean usually on a typical day, you will see red, and that means a bunch of cars kind of stacked up against each other with traffic. But in this instance, the red you're seeing is actually some of those at least average speeds across our interstates along the Gene Snyder, Waterson, 64 and 71 for this morning. So the more you see that red, well, that's actually some of those slower average speeds out there for you. So I can zoom in for you a little bit and show you where you're seeing some of those slow speeds, especially along the Waterson for this morning, about 24 miles per hour for average speed out there for you. Give you a look at downtown, barely can see it as we start to see more of that ice covered of our camera, and that icon you're seeing is more of that sleet instead of snow for this morning that we're seeing for this morning. Give you a look at those snow-covered roads. I-65 at the fairgrounds still pretty covered this morning. Starting to see a little bit more cars on I-64 at Blankenbaker get onto the interstate, but yeah, still snow-covered out there for you. Same case along I-71 at I-71 at Frankfort Avenue for this morning. You barely see downtown in the distance as we continue to see a lot of that snowfall. So just be aware as we go towards the day, we'll like to see some of those roadways get a little bit more snow covered as this morning as that slick travel continues. We'll send it back over to you, Brooke.